CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the Chickens here, back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we are streaking into 19 easily and quickly with a couple upgrades, a great base that I want you guys to be able to copy. But first, guys, as always, make sure you use the code chicken in the shop. I do appreciate it if you do use the code if you're picking up instant training or anything like that. We are going to do a giveaway at the end of this month, $100 worth of free instant training for you guys that haven't been using the code chicken. So just send me a screenshot of you using it or whatever, and we'll get you entered into that giveaway. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we are covering everything on Season 20. And we're looking pretty nice right now. We're looking pretty nice. We're just outside the top 5 in Canada. That's the task force. I don't know where we are in the global. Let's take a quick little peek here. Top 200? Yeah, top 200, 178. So here's the base. Use this base. Why do you use this base? This base works for anti-seeker. Now, I'm going to go over the log here in a second, but yeah, so it's a good anti-seeker base. The one thing I'm missing is cannons. Now, I wouldn't go over, I wouldn't go back and get cannons just yet, but we'll go over tech next. But yeah, this base is solid because it's a really great mine path. It's just hard for seekers to hit it. So let's go over the tech tree next real quick here. So here's exactly where we're at, guys. Now you see, I have a couple things. I have troop health. I have building damage. Most of the people that went sprinting towards seekers didn't pick up those things in order to get them faster. Now, moving along here. So we have the shock mines. We have the barrage. I did get hit once with bombardiers, and they actually got, it was 3 minutes on the dot, which is very, very slow. So do not get bombardiers just yet. We don't need them now. What we do need is barrage to rank 4. We need our seekers maxed, and then we need to get the building health in that order. Very important. From here on out, we're going to skip on ahead. We're going to go to 5 ER. We might come back down after we get, boom mines and troop health, but for right now, we want to get to that 5th engine. That's going to be the next plan. So, that being said, there's the tech tree. That's where we're at. If you guys are still back here, and you're like rank, I don't know, 12 to 15, go ahead and get all this stuff. Go ahead and get your rocket launchers, get your heavies, get your extra boom cannons, because then by the time that you guys catch up here, think about this: you're going to be fighting 5-engine bases, but you're going to have such a heavily loaded 4-engine base that it's going to be tough for the 5 engines to actually attack them faster than you can attack their base, which has a lot of lacking defenses. So keep hopeful, keep pushing. If you are a little bit further back in rank or the tech tree, it's not the end of the world. So let's go over the attacks. Now, the great thing about this attack is it's been pretty well copy-paste the entire time. So I'm going to go over the attack first, then we'll show you a defense. And yeah. So here's what we're doing. Now, you have to keep in mind, if the player you're going against has building health, when you go into an attack, if you look at the top left-hand corner of the screen, kind of over here, it will show you the opposing player's stats. So it'll show you their troop damage, their troop health, their building damage, their building health. If they have building health and you have barrage at rank 4, it takes 5 barrage, or sometimes 4 barrage, 4 or 5 barrage, it's kind of questionable, it's very close on the 4th one, to take down 1 engine room. If they do not have building health, you can just simply use barrage on one of the engine rooms, then throw your seekers out, shock stuff, and away you go. But if they do have building health, what you want to do is you want to use your barrage to clear mines. So this base, I don't believe I had to do that, so let's just kind of run through this here. Yeah, so this base, I was able to take down this back engine with barrage. And then I'm simply just letting the seekers run. You see I'm going to shock right there. We want to shock the flamethrowers. Typically, you want to shock anything around a shock mine that you know they're going to hit, because that whatever that splash defense is that's on top of the shock mine is just going to be pummeling into the seekers. So we want to slow that down if we can. So there's the first attack. Now let's show a random defense here. Oh, Amy, we got to pick on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sugar. We had to do it. But so here's Amy's attack on our base, and we'll show you what happened here. Now, a lot of people are kind of doing it this way too. So here she's using the barrage to take out the mines, which makes sense. But you see on this base, everything is so funneled together. It's tough to get a good shock. It's tough to get a good path for the Seekers. And we have this last shock mine right over here just in expectance of those Seekers to trail off to get hit by that one over there. So it does defend pretty well against Seekers, even if all the mines are cleared. It's a really solid base. And yeah, I honestly just came across this base today. I got smoked by it. I just took a screenshot, copied it, and away we went. I won about 5 matches right in a row after I won that. Then I started to kind of fizzle off until I got the building out. Then we soared right back up again. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But let's show you guys another hit here. Let's go again. That was not a good hit. That was not a good hit. 325. This was a good hit. All right, so let's see what happened over here. Now this guy, I don't remember if he had building health or not. But, so you see right here. Now, this is still very important. When we're using Barrage to clear the mines for the Seekers, we still want to shoot the Seekers out first. If the Seekers get hit by 1 or 2 Barrage missiles, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to do a ton of damage to them. Obviously, you don't want all your Seekers grouped up and then you're just laying into them with Barrage like it's nothing. You know, it will kill your Seekers, but just be careful with it. But it's more important that you get them running and get them moving and use the Barrage quickly than it is to simply, and you see we get a really nice split here. But see, look what I do here. Now, I notice that there's not a lot of defense on, I got a ton of Seekers here. Yes, they hit a shock mine, but they're in the blind zone of this machine gun. This flamethrower is not really in range. This one is, but that's only one flamethrower. If I look at these guys, there's a lot less of them. They have a lot less health. They have 2 shock mines they're still about to hit, and they've got 4 machine guns and a flamethrower, and they're still getting hit with some trail-off splash. So what we do here is simply shock over there, and then we shock over there, and we let these guys go completely naked. So what this allows us to do is as the Seekers are shocked, everything else is shocked too, so they're not taking any extra damage, they're not dying off, and we can get that last little bit of damage that we needed to clear that that top engine room because we weren't able to use barrage and artillery on it. This guy fizzled out, so let's see what happened here. So this is again another defense. So this is what a lot of people are doing too. This is what Cactus was doing. Cactus, global #1 warship player, big shout out. So a lot of people do like this. They throw their 3 warriors up on this side. They throw their 3 warriors up. They clear mines, and then they're basically using that as a quick way to take down this engine. Now, in my opinion, this is a bad attack strategy. Well, not bad, but it's a little bit worse than using the all-seeker attack that I was using. I just find that it's slow. I mean, if you can get the warriors up and on it and taking it down, that's great. But it always takes them a long time. And, you know, he needed to spend GB over there on the warriors that he could have spent over here protecting the Seekers and clearing mines for it. So, in my opinion, it would have made a lot more sense to just simply throw out more Seekers and let them clear through the base a little bit faster. So, that is, yeah, that is where we're at for right now. And yeah, so the next play is to try to get to Diamond. I don't know how we're going to do that. Like I said, I don't think the next kind of effective time to push is going to be until we get that 5th engine. But, I mean, for right now, maybe we'll pick up some extra shock mines. Well, we're going to have to at some point anyways. And I probably wouldn't get this prototype. They're all level 1s. I mean, sure, the hotbot could be okay, but at level 1, it's not doing a ton of damage. You see it's doing, what's it doing, 600 plus 300 versus a max flamethrower, which is doing 400 plus 200. So, I mean, it's like having one flamethrower that's a little bit better. But for 34 keys, one flamethrower, I don't know if it's worth it. So, I'd probably skip that for now. And I think your keys are going to be better invested in whatever just gets you forward. But like I said earlier on, if you know, if you guys are still stuck in kind of this zone, I would say go ahead and just build up your base because that's what's going to put you forward as we all kind of sort of progress together. Now, keeping that in mind. So here's what I did at the beginning of the season. So I got troop health early. Now we'll say we're trying to get to Seekers first right off the bat, right? That's what everybody was trying to do. We stopped. We got our troop health. We got our building damage. And that put me at a disadvantage at first. I wasn't able to rank up to 16 as quick as others. Wasn't able to get to 17, 18 as quickly as others. But now that we've caught up and we've got the building health, the barrage and the Seekers, we're actually ahead of those other guys because they don't have the building damage, or most of them I think do have the troop health, but they might have to go back and backfill. Versus us, we can go ahead and plunge forward, and that's just gonna help our cause. So I hope that helps you guys out. Make sure to join the Discord. It is in the link in the description for Warship chatter and everything that is chicken. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That is gonna wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out, bear.